Students, so welcome again. I am Professor Dilip Jigyasi from SIRT, the SAGE Group Bhopal. Once again, today I am taking the topic that is projection of solids. In earlier classes, we discussed about different type of solids, solids in a simple position, and then later on in last video, we talked about a solid with axis inclined to one plane. So again, today I am going to take another solid. That will be a right circular cone. If you look at this solid, this is a right circular cone. Everyone knows about the cone. The cone of softy ice cream will be having the shape of this right circular cone. So in a right circular cone, as you know that it has a circular base, and this point will be known as the apex. These lines are known as the generators, and the line passing through the apex and the center of the base will be known as the axis. So I am taking one problem of this right circular cone. The problem will be like this. There will be a right circular cone of diameter 50 mm and axis 60 mm long. It is resting on one of its generator on the ground, or you can say on the horizontal plane. So whenever the generator will be on the HP, it means the axis will be inclined to HP, and that is parallel to the VP. So the problem will be like this. If I want to say about the problem, there will be a right circular cone of base dia 50 mm and axis 60 mm long, resting on one of its generator on HP with axis parallel to the VP. So this is also one of the simplest problem of a cone. What I am saying that one of the generator of the cone will be on the HP. So normal the concept will be, when the generator will be on the HP, it means the axis will be inclined to the horizontal plane and also parallel to the VP. So we will solve these type of problems in two steps. In the initial stage, I am going to keep my solid in the simple position. As we know that generator on HP means axis inclined to HP. So my first step will be keep the axis perpendicular to HP. Then if I want to keep axis perpendicular to HP, then the best option will be I will keep the base on the HP. So the starting will be like this. What I am going to do, I am going to keep the base on the, suppose this will be my horizontal plane. So I will keep this base on HP. So now the base will be on HP, so axis will be perpendicular to HP. Its top view will be a circle of 50 mm diameter, and front view will be a triangle, isosceles triangle. So what I will start with top view. So initially I will draw the top view of this given solid, and with that solid, the top view, we will draw the front view, and later on in the second stage I am going to make it inclined, or you can say I will make its generator lying on the HP. So I will start with the top view first. So I will draw a circle of 50 mm diameter. With the help of compass, you can draw this circle. So the circle will be like this, and draw its front view. So I have started with top view, then with the help of this top view I will draw the front view. That will be a triangle. Axis will be given to me, that will be 60 mm. So I will mark a length of 60 mm on this axis line. So this is 50, 10, 60 mm. So what I have done, I have drawn the top view and the front view of the given cone. Now as you know that in the circle there are no corners, so what we will do, we will divide this circle into 12 parts, and I will divide this circle into 12 parts and name those points accordingly. So I have divided this circle into 12 parts. Now I can also join these lines. These are the generators. So we can understand that this will be a cone. After that, actually we will name these points. So I will start from extreme left. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. So 12 points already I have marked. Now I will shift all these points in the front view up to the base, means up to XY line. And name those points in the front view also. So this will be 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash, 4 dash, 5 dash, 6 dash, 7 dash, 8 dash, 9 dash, 10 dash, 11 dash and 12 dash, and this will be the apex O dash and this will be O. So now this is the position of the solid when base will be on the HP, and in the next step what we are going to do, we are going to keep one of its generator on the HP. So if you look at this figure, the two extreme generators will be O dash 7 dash and O dash 1 dash. Any of that I can lie on the XY line, it means will be on the HP. So in the second step I am going to tilt this solid like this. If you want to see in the space, the solid will be kept like this. Now I am going to make it incline its generator on the HP like this. So that is the next position of the solid, and as you know, when we will make the axis inclined to HP, the front shape of the front view is not going to change. So I am going to copy the whole figure from this front view in the next position. So I will take this length, and with the help of this earlier figure I am going to copy the figure. So I will pick this length from this figure and copy in the next position. So this will be point O dash and this will be 7 dash. Now pick the length of the base and same length. So this will be the next position of the solid. Now the generator of the cone will be on the HP. So this O dash 7 dash will be on the reference line. Now what I am going to do, I will going to shift all these points from the base in the next figure. So copy all those points from this figure. As normally we will do. So I will copy all these points. So this is 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash, 4 dash, 5 dash, 6 dash, 7 dash, 8 dash, 9 dash, 10 dash, 11 dash and 12 dash. I will mark the axis again. As you know that axis will be a chain line. So again use the same notation. So now look at the axis. Now the axis will be inclined to HP and it is still parallel to the VP. Now with the help of this figure we will draw the top view. For drawing the top view we will again draw the locus line from the initial top view and from the front view I will draw the projectors. So firstly I will draw the locus lines from all these points. Again, you know, in the case of circle there will be only 7 locus. There are 12 points, but locus will be say 7 only. So draw these 7 locus lines, thin lines, thin continuous line. Now from the front view, draw perpendiculars from 1 dash, then 2 and 12, then next 3 and 11, then 4 and 10, 5 and 9, 6 and 8, and finally 7. So I will draw all these points, locate all those points in the top view. The point will be in the same sequence as they are in the earlier figure. So the points will be like this. Now the 1 will be shifted in the opposite direction. So this is 1, this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. And finally the from O dash drop a perpendicular, so that will be point O. So now if we look at the figure, when we are looking from the top, this is the direction for the top. You know that whenever the apex will be nearer to the reference line, the base will be visible. Now this circle will look like an ellipse. So I will join all these points with the help of freehand curve, and that we will get the ellipse. So that's why I have taken 12 points, so that we can get an ellipse. Now join the extreme generator, so that is from O to 4 and O to 10, and this will be axis. So again I will make that like a chain line. So this is one of the simplest problem of cone, when the axis of the cone will be inclined to HP, but in the problem they told us that the one of the generator will be on the line, the cone will be lying on the one of its generator on the HP or on the ground. So this is a two-stage problem. I hope you understand the concept. The important part will be dividing this circle exactly into 12 parts and properly drawing the figure, and you will, I hope that you understand the concept. Next time we will come with another problem on projection of solid. Thank you very much.